All right, guys, welcome back to WBD. All right, well, the time has finally come for me to install our stairs. So that's what I'm gonna be doing on this video. And they're gonna go right here. First thing I'm gonna do is come up here and put a little landing, which is half the distance of the floor up there. Let me back up so you can all see it. Okay. So from the very top of that floor, including the plywood that's up there, measure that all the way down to the floor, whatever that distance is. You split it in half, and then that half will be the height over here of that landing, including another piece of plywood on top of that. So, you know, what say it's 60 inches. I'll have to do 60 inches and 60 inches. We'll have to include that 3/4 inch plywood that sits on top of that landing. And then I can just do my stairs up to that landing. And then from that landing up there to the second floor. All right, let's get started. Man, took me 10 minutes to do that. Alright. Got all my 6 of those cut out. That was the last one I just did. Alright. On to the next step. Alright guys, got these stairs done. Let's see how I did. Since this is the first time I've done stairs. Had to watch a lot of YouTube videos to make sure I was doing this right. So thank you, YouTube. And the tip I'm talking about is right here. When you install your stringers, you screw a 2x4 to the side of your stringer and then install your stringer where you're going to install it. That way it gives you this 1.5 inches. Gives you 1.5 inches between your wall and your stairs. And then by the time you put a 1/2 inch of drywall down in there and your 3/4 of 1 by whatever you decide to put in there, whatever fits, which is usually a 3/4 inch, that's 1.5 inches. And then you can just caulk the rest right there. So that is the tip. And I got that from a guy that was framing our house. And I was telling him, you know, yeah, I got to build these stairs, and you know, asking him if it was going to be big enough, like long enough from like right here to the end of that wall right there where the landing starts. And you know, he had this calculator. He calculated, said, yeah, it'll fit. And then we got talking about the, you know, the stairs here, and he goes, yeah, well, when you get done with making your stringer, put a 2x4 on and show me what to do, and told me what I just showed you. And so that's the tip of, you know, doing that. Makes it a whole lot easier when you go to install your drywall too. You can just cut it at that angle that your stairs are on, or whatever angle that is. You know, just basically cutting that off of the drywall, and then this piece will just drop down in there, boom. And you don't have to cut it. You won't have to cut these stairs out every little step. You know what I mean? That's a lot of cutting. A lot of exact measurement too to get it to fit. Pain in the butt. So anyway, thank you, Kenny was the guy's name, for that tip. So I decided to share that. It helped me out a lot. You know, or will, I should say, will help me out when I go to do drywall and trim and all that good stuff. But anyway, this is an 8-inch rise on these stairs with a 10-inch step, or tread, I should say, tread. Get the terminology right. So yeah, worked out pretty good. I just divided the distance from the top of this floor to the bottom of that floor. Or excuse me. Bing. Anyway, I just took a measurement from this floor to that floor and divided it in half, and that's where I set the height of my landing. And then I was able to do both stairs all the same. So these stairs are the same as those, which is the way it's supposed to be, because, you know, you divide it in half. Anyway, so here's the upstairs. Again, in case I didn't already show you. This is like, you know, the building's 30 foot wide, and I come in 4 feet, and there's gonna be a knee wall. So this is 26. No, my math's off right now. Brain is fried. Man, I can't think. 22, I'll get it right. So it's 22 this way, and then 20 this way. That's how big our upstairs will be. Alrighty. Let's see how the stairs do. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, so you just went upstairs and downstairs. Real happy with the stairs. I'm glad this step is over with. Woo! I've been thinking about these stairs for probably 3 months. And let me show you what I did. Cause remember I didn't know if it was gonna fit. Hang on, let me get over here. Let me show you what I did too, because I was telling you about the question I had to ask Kenny. This right here, these 2 studs right here was the end of the original framing of the walls. So I added this board and that was 9 inches. So when I really started to get in here and figure it out, I knew I needed 7 steps before I got to the landing, and then if you count the landing, that'd be 8 steps. So I have 16 steps altogether to get to the 2nd floor. But anyway, so each one of these steps were 10, like I said, and so I had 7, right? So 7 times 10 is 70. So that's what I needed. So that's why I added this 9 more inches. And so from right here to that wall, right here, actually it's right here, is 70 inches because this wall is a little shorter than that one. But anyway, so in order to get that extra 9 inches, this is our pantry right here, and that's a maintenance closet, so they're both the same size. And so anyway, this wall you see over here, the dividing wall, I had to cut it loose on both sides and cut this wall shorter and then slide it up to it and then nail it all back together. And so now, instead of this being 4 feet, you know, wide, it's 9 inches less, basically 39. Something like that. But anyway, not much big difference for a pantry and a maintenance closet. I wanted my stairs to be just like how they are right now, where you got, you know, you go up the stairs, you hit a nice landing, you can turn and then go up again. And because the original framers that walked off the job site, woo boy, still mad about that. They wanted to build stairs. They were only going to do 5 steps in that space, and then come in here and make a diagonal step like that, which means this step will be real skinny over here, real skinny, like about like that, and then gets bigger as it goes out. And then so you'd have one like there, one right there, one right here, and then one right here. So the whole time you're going around your landing, you're going upstairs. And I've been upstairs like that before, and it's like, whoa, you really have to be careful. You know, your stairs, the step that you're stepping on changes in width and it's, you know, angles, and just like, holy cow, talk about being a trip hazard. I was like, I do not want that. So I was more than glad to give up 9 inches of space over there in those 2 little closets, or pantry and maintenance closet, to get my stairs the way I wanted them. And that was my fault, because when I drew this on paper, I knew this was going to be, I figured it for 4 feet, but the walls will be on the inside of that 4 feet, and I just forgot when I told them to come over 4 feet to put this wall inside of the 4 feet mark. But anyway, wouldn't have mattered anyway. I still would have had to move it. But anyway, it was the start of my fault. All right, guys, enough of me rambling on about my stairs. All right, well, thanks for watching. Till the next one. If you like this video, subscribe. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.